What info do we have on the disciples post Jesus' death? I heard we can only confirm Paul, Peter, and James. Why is that? What about the others? Paul, I think this is you, man. This is right in your territory.
Man, I'm just chatting all day. So, I mean, if the question, you may have heard that from me because that is certainly something I espouse. Having that was one of the things that really had my faith crumble was I was going to go and show that all 12 went and did things, and I've kind of moved past the fact that we don't even have we don't know how they died. We don't know what their circumstances was. I'm now of the belief we don't even know that most of the 12 went out and preached. Like, I don't even know that they were out willing to die. For all we know, Bartholomew and Matthew and a lot of those guys, they went back to fishing for all we know, right? Because the traditions, the same traditions that we say, that's not really great evidence that they died as a martyr, is really the only traditions we have that they even preached. So, per the question though, why is that? I think because they didn't go out. Whether you think of Memphis' position that the disciples may have been made up as well, or whether the fact that they just scattered and were lost to history. If they were lost to history, that's why we don't have a good evidence for them.
On top of that, some of the deaths don't add up. Like in Josephus, James dies one way, and in Eusebius, he dies another way. So it's like, which way how did he die? Why are they not? How is that not a clear story being passed down if it's such a big martyrdom? James's death is not clear because you have two different accounts of his death. Eusebius is ma- telling us stories that you don't even know where he's getting it from. He's just making stuff up. He's saying Peter was hanging out in Alexandria with Philo, that Peter and Philo were friends. Like, what? Where is he getting this from? I don't know. And then if you look at other stuff, Eusebius, I think it's clear Eusebius is just making shit up.
Oh, I think so. And actually, it's funny because even John McDowell's massive book on the death of the martyrs kind of acknowledges in general that, yeah, we should probably, no, actually, sorry, I think I'm speaking of Michael Licona. And
Yeah, yeah,
my
yeah.
apologies.
Sure.
That we should be taking the earlier account is, and the less elaborate account is the Josephus account. And that probably has the most kernels of the historical truth. Because, yeah, again, Josephus, not only did they stone him to death, they first threw him off a cliff. It's like, well,
Right.
really? You threw him off a cliff and then he didn't die. So when they had to stone him,